Hi, Chumin. My name's Daphne. I'm one of the essay correctors here at ieltspodcast.com. Thank you for sending in your essay for correction. That's a great way to get some feedback before your exam and a really good way to improve before doing IELTS. Have you done it before? Be interesting to know what your IELTS journey is. Okay, so you've done a task 2 essay. This is about teenagers. Should they focus on all school subjects, or should they focus on the subject they're best at or the one they find most interesting? Okay, so you start here. Traditionally, so spelling here, just traditionally, only one D. Teenagers are discouraged, D-I-S, discouraged. I'll just correct that here. There. For being outstanding in one subject while being worse in the other. Discouraged for being outstanding? You wouldn't be discouraged to be outstanding in one subject while being worse in the other. Yeah, that doesn't quite work for me because obviously I thought it'd be a good thing to be good in one subject, rather than it's unlikely that you're going to be good in everything. Okay, so not quite sure what you mean there, but let's go on. Worse in another subject, keep this going here, because this unbalance among subjects probably leads to failure in the university entrance test and troubles in daily life. Conversely, some advocates claim that specialising in one subject can bring more benefits to one's future. Okay. Are discouraged from rather than for. Okay, there we go. Change that preposition there, and that gets our meaning right. Discouraged from being outstanding in one subject while being worse in another. Okay. Because, keep going, this unbalance among subjects may lead to, don't go probably, go may lead to failure. And I wouldn't put anything in brackets, right? For example, SAT and troubles in daily life. Okay, that's fine. You need to introduce your essay then. This essay, da-da-da-da-da. So because it's the introduction, you need to show me in the introduction where you're going to go. Some defenders. Now, instead of defenders and the where you've put here later, the opposite supporters, we're talking about education. So I would say some teachers or educationalists, or the sort of professionals. So I would use those words instead. Argue that concentration on every subject helps teenagers to master knowledge in every field, or concentration in a wide range of, enabling us to make wise decisions in life, yes, and get better qualifications. So you need to develop that a little bit more. For example, a house buyer who lacks mathematical knowledge could not make, that's fine, that spelling, mathematical, could not make an appropriate deal if, so rather than when, you want if, he is unable to figure out exactly how much interest he should pay the bank. So you need the modal verbs in here. Should as well. Also, underperforming, or additionally rather than also, it's higher level, performing equally well in every subject, enables one, don't do assist, so enables the student to achieve higher level qualifications, and so go higher level qualifications. This score is the criteria that is accepted by most universities, and thus is critical to every student who wants to study in a good university, yes, and pursue a successful career. So my comment on this so far is that your argument is okay, but you need to be developing it a little bit more. So each sentence needs a little bit more to link it back to the title, to tell me why it's important what you've written, why you believe what you believe. Okay, so a little bit more development on there. However, the opposite supporters, so others, and that is obviously other teachers, insist that focusing on one subject is the best choice because more and more, no capital, more and more job positions require one specialist expertise rather than multiple average skills. Good. I'd stop there, full stop, and then this results from social division of labour and complicated technology individual. Social division of labour, not sure what you mean on that bit. Complicated, okay. I would say new sentence. This is because many new jobs require high-level technical specialism, something like that. Jobs like artificial intelligence. Give me an example. I think it's important to use examples here. They help kind of connect your essay to real life rather than making your essays very general. This is very general. You could do with like a good example in there. Besides, the time a student spends on his talented subject is the most productive. Okay. Besides, okay, you could say there is much evidence to support the view that when students study subjects they are motivated. Students are more motivated to study subjects which they really enjoy. And productive, good word here. If a student can devote the majority of his time to one subject, he can learn the knowledge much faster than others and then become outstanding in that field. Good. With the help of his talent. Okay, so with the help of talent, you could do a talented student. Move that up here. Devotes the majority of time to his favourite subject or to his subject in which he is most skilled. He can learn knowledge. Good. I use the word motivation. Something is quite a good one. Dedication, determined. Those are all quite nice words which you could be using there. In my opinion, a teenager should focus, no ing, on one subject that they are good at, which can better prepare them to adapt to society. Good. I think this, you could either put this further up in your essay or you put it here. Although everyone should learn the fundamental knowledge of all subjects, I wouldn't do that, or as children, a teenager should focus. So I think that is a good sentence, but it needs to come in here. Don't use and for sure, that's too informal. In addition, nowadays, more and more students are admitted by famous university with their specialisation. Okay, therefore, I believe specialisation, I wouldn't repeat that, could benefit children more than concentration. Yeah, you kind of don't need that because you've sort of said it, but you could bring it back up into here, somewhere like that. Okay, so there's a few issues here on organisation, there's a few issues on spelling, and there's a few issues on developing your argument fully. And these are all things which we can sort out for you. I would have a look, if you have time before your exam, at the online course which we offer, which is really, really good. There are lots of little videos which focus on different suggestions, different things you can work on. A lot of it is to do with how to organise the essay. You have a lot of essay corrections, so I could be working with you, helping you through your corrections. Yeah, have a look at it. It's a very, very good course. We see lots of our students getting great results. Task 1, go to the UK for, yes, just a letter to a host family. Hi. Okay, hi Mary and John. Okay, remember this is, you don't know these people, so this is too familiar. So dear, you'd have to start with. Mary, if you want Mary, actually only has one R. So your tone in this letter should be neutral, but informal, okay? So neutral, informal. Let me just come down again there. This is too informal. Hope everything's going well with you. Too informal. I would start here. My name is Jerry, one of the students who is going to stay in your family for the coming summer vacation. Vacation. Vocation is a job. Vacation is a holiday. Okay. I'm currently living in Canada, but I used to live in Shanghai with my parents. Therefore, cultural diversity is my main interest, and when I visit your country, I would like to know more about the British culture. Yeah, so I think you need to hear when I visit your country. Okay. Here, I would say I'm very much looking forward to staying with you next month as part of the exchange program or something like that. You need a sentence here, but not that is too familiar. To better prepare for my visit, I have 2 questions for you. Good. That's okay. I would prefer you to say, I would be grateful if you could answer a few questions for me. So it's very important in these letters that there is these fixed expressions. I would be very grateful if is a fixed expression which the examiner will need to read that shows you understand what you're doing. The first is your family's daily routine or schedule. Okay, I would like to I wouldn't necessarily say the first is, because again it's a little bit too informal. So I'd be very grateful if you could answer a few questions for me. Firstly, I would like to fit in with your family's routine or daily schedule. For example, when do you usually wake up? When do you go to bed? Okay. This is very important because I would like to arrange my outdoor visiting schedule so that I will not disturb you in the morning and night. That's very kind. I like that. Very nice. My second question is how, or is about, though I wouldn't say how is about the public transport system in your neighbourhood, spelling. Link it back to what you're going to be doing because I plan to travel around by bus or something. I would kind of say a little bit more big, tell me why. I think this needs to be a little bit higher level. This for me is not really academic enough for Ielts. I think you need to be really showing your best vocabulary and your best grammar in this. Even though it's a letter and it looks very easy, it's actually not that easy to get the tone exactly right. I'm so excited about this trip. That's very nice, and can't wait to meet you too. Okay, that's very nice. A little bit friendly, but it's okay. I wouldn't use that. I think that's too friendly. As far as my travel arrangements are concerned, yeah, so that's a nice little line you could have in there. My flight take off from Toronto at 11 on Monday and should arrive at, hang on, if you leave Toronto, you're not going to arrive at Toronto. Should arrive at Heathrow or London, and that's the date, okay? That's fine. You could say here, I think you need one more line. I have arranged a taxi to take me to your house. Yeah, I think that's quite important. Or would it be possible for you to come and meet me at the airport? You need something else there. See you soon and best is not right for this level of essay. Too informal. So I look forward to meeting you and your family with kind regards. Okay? Best regards. That is the appropriate way to end. So it's quite a lot of stuff in this letter. Again, don't worry about it. If you get involved in the course, again, we can help you on these sort of things. The main difficulty in this letter is getting the tone right. For me, this tone is too informal. You don't know these people. They're not your friend. So you need to get this balance of neutral, informal. Okay? But really good try, Joey. Have a look at the course. I think that might help you a lot. Thank you.